Hey everyone, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolved. And hey, Fred just wanted to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas, right Fred? Yeah, that's right. Fred just wants to give us a holiday hug. Isn't that right, Fred? Sorry, Fred. Now, right now, we'll talk to you later about holiday hugs and such. But hopefully you guys all had an amazing holiday, a good Christmas, whether it be Christmas or any other holiday that you guys celebrate, whatever it may be. I hope you all had an amazing one at that. I did, spending a little bit of time away from the SS Bentley and with family and such. But on my way back, I did a little looking down here at our little farm. I just kind of started up. It wasn't really meant to be anything, just kind of poking around with Agricraft, and it's something I have actually not messed with yet. I have not really touched on Agricraft at all, and Agricraft is hopefully going to allow us to set up a nice little setup, hopefully on the SS Bentley, so where I don't have to run a giant farm or something of that nature up on our airship, because, well, I don't really have much room for a giant farm on the SS Bentley. So as far as testing's concerned, I wanted to see if we could utilize fertilizer, which is basically like bone meal, on pretty much the Agricraft crops here. So right-clicking on it, we do get the item back. Right-clicking on it with just the fertilizer doesn't do anything, but shift right-clicking does allow it to grow. And that's what I was kind of wondering, if whether or not this would actually work or not. So this is pretty cool. I'm gonna head back up to the SS Bentley, show you guys everything that's kind of happened since, well, the holidays have happened. And, oh, was you still working? Nope, you were just a graphical glitch. Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing anything. Alright guys, and we're back on the SS Bentley from our holiday away. I went ahead and just jumped right on over. I wanted to show you guys before I actually got started real quick what I've been working on. If you guys will notice, I went ahead and placed all of our crafting logistics pipes in front of our actual crafters here, so that way when we actually do craft something, we can see the wonders of it actually crafting. So actually I think probably going to be needing some more basic logistics pipes, so let's go ahead and ask for a stack of these guys, and we should be able to watch them all do their stuff now. Look at that. So beautiful. I love that. It's very nice. And we should be seeing, oh, what do you know? Basic logistics pipes. We got a whole stack of them ready to go for us. So anyways, you guys will see I got some apatite and sand in here. So got a lot of apatite coming in. Plenty of sand, lots of sandstone from our quarry and such. So we should be able to make plenty of fertilizer for today's plans. And I'm going to show you guys some of the other stuff I've been working on. I do have a nice little travel anchor set up to come right down here on this nice dark hallway. I didn't mean for it to be that dark, but I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of work down this way. I didn't really want to set anything else up in the center. Figured we could maybe get better use of setting up little rooms on the sides than actually setting things up in the middle. Plus, I figured it would look a lot better, and we can probably have a little bit more fun with it this way and all of that good stuff. So this is where I plan on hopefully setting up today, a nice little system for us to get some more sugarcane in. That's right. Well, got a little bit of a sugarcane shortage because we do need some paper, and paper being of use for modules and all of the other things. Now we need the modules for our logistics pipe system, which has been serving us wonderfully. Now I do want to poke into getting some Agricraft going. So with that, let's take a look at this little fella right here, the Agricultural Journal. We're going to be needing probably any type of seeds. We're going to need some crop sticks and a book and quill. So pretty much crop sticks are made, well, it looks like bamboo. Pretty sure bamboo's its own type of stick. It's from, I believe, yeah, Biomes of Plenty. So to make crop sticks, basically any type of stick in a pattern like a crafting table. So we're going to go ahead and request some sticks. Look at that. Isn't that's beautiful? It is so beautiful. I love it. There we are. So we're going to go ahead and craft ourselves up some crop sticks. We'll get ourselves a nice little supply here. And we'll go ahead and toss these in on the corners. Pretty sure we can just use regular seeds, I hope. If not, we'll figure something else out. Don't have any books? Well, I do have some leather, so that'll be just fine. I want to say 1 leather, 1 feather, all of the I do need some paper for this in particular. So we'll need 3 of those guys, and we'll need some ink sacks for our book and quill. All right, so let's pull all this stuff out. We'll do this crafting in our personal inventory. You, and you. Give us our book and quill, and we'll toss this right there in the middle. That'll give us our agricultural journal. Now, what is this little fella? Well, this little guy is going to aid us in discovering more mutations and all of that good stuff. And it'll actually hold another purpose, I believe, later. I'm not sure on that 100%, but anyways, welcome to the agricultural farming. Today I will teach you the basics of farming with crops. To start, you will need to put 4 sticks in a crafting grid. This will make crops, which we kind of had already do to make the book. These can be put on farmland, and seeds can then be planted in them. You may also apply a second set of crops to an existing crop. This will create a cross crop. If you plant 2 or more plants and crops adjacent to the cross crop, there is a chance for a mutation to occur. In this journal, you can keep track of all of your discovered crop mutations. To register a discovered seed, I just got lost. Put the journal in a seed analyzer and then analyze the seed. This will reveal to you the properties of the seed as well as register it in the journal. Yep, there we go. So we'll have a whole registry of all sorts of different types of mutations and all of that stuff, which we really don't honestly need because we have NEI. NEI tells us the crop mutations and what we can actually get with all of that stuff. So if you ever wish to copy the journal, put it in a crafting grid together with a blank book and quill. Pretty neat stuff. Now, to actually analyze our seeds, we'll need the seed analyzer. So just some sticks, some certain type of slab. It says we can use a sandstone slab, so I have plenty of that stuff. I'm just going to use that. We'll do that. Do we have any other slabs? Oh, we do. Look at that. Quest those guys. We're going to need a few more sticks. Let's go ahead and get some sticks coming in. Don't know why we don't have an excess amount of sticks, but that's fine. And we'll also need a single glass pane. Bloop. There we have it. So I want to say, is it like this, that, this, and there? I want to say I'm fairly close. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Those aren't supposed to go there. This is supposed to be some planks. Wow. Seriously, don't have any planks. Wait, can I not even craft planks? Oh, no, I can. I was like, wait a minute. My system should know how to craft planks. What is this madness? Oh, there they are. Nice, wonderful. There we have it. We have ourselves a seed analyzer. We're just going to go ahead and pop him down just for fun. Take a look at him real quick. We can see that our journal makes its way right here. Oh, what do you know? We can actually open it up right there from in. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. I like that. All right, so pretty much all we have to do is we take our seeds. We can pop them right into the seed analyzer. It takes no time at all. It's got a pretty neat little animation on the side. You can see our agricultural book there on the side. And we can see it has a statistic of growth 1, gain 1, and strength 1. Each of these attributes means something different. Obviously, you can kind of tell what they're supposed to mean just by, taking a pretty decent guess. Growth is basically how fast they grow. Gain is how much you will get from harvesting the crop. And strength, I want to say, is pretty much its effectiveness against weeds. So there is a chance of them actually turning into like a weed, and we don't really want weeds. Weeds basically destroy the crops. You don't get anything from weeds. They're just bad, okay? They're just bad, okay? And we don't want that. I don't know if weeds are actually turned off on the server or not. I want to say that there's a possibility that they are. I'm not really sure on that. So anyways, let's jump down into our brand new room. This is where we're going to be setting ourselves up with sugarcane. Guess we have some friends on the deck upstairs. So the nice thing about Agricraft is, with the crop sticks, you can either right-click and place them down. You can actually now, I believe this is actually fairly new, if you shift right-click, it actually places cross crops for you. Pretty cool stuff. So now on this single one, I'm going to just take a regular sugarcane. You can place it back there. As you can see, it turns it into our little sugarcane seeds for Agricraft. Pretty neat stuff. Otherwise, we could create sugarcane seeds if we take a look from mutations. If we mutate seeds and carrot seeds on sand with the cross crops like this, we can create possibly sugarcane seeds. So if you don't ever find sugarcane, there's a chance you can just go ahead and make them yourselves. And I'm going to go ahead and set these guys up like this. And we're going to utilize our fertilizer like so to do that. Now, with this being at full maturity, you'll see that with the cross crops around it, this one just turned into some more sugarcane seeds. And the reason it did that is because with the cross crops, it can actually spread. And with it spreading, if we go back to our seed analyzer, there's a very good possibility that this has a new attribute on it. Well, no luck this time. So basically, a regular piece of sugarcane is going to be 111. Now, our goal here is we want to set these guys up to be more than that. We want them to be at least have a gain of 4. That way we can actually get a lot more out of this whole system than before. So this is our identified one we just found, and this one is the one we just picked up. So still at a 111, we could put those on top of each other with that. And if we do this and this, we'll get those guys back. Now, I kind of want to go ahead and set them up so hopefully we can get these going a little bit faster. These do need to be mature, from what I understand, to allow them to actually spread out like that. So we got ourselves 2 unidentified ones. It looks like still growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. I don't know how hard it is on the server for this to actually happen, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep letting it grow and do its stuff, and we'll start setting ourselves up a little system here in just a minute to hopefully harvest these things for us. And I want to make it look nice as well, because yeah, we got to make things look good on our airship. That's just the thing. So there's a computer-controlled seed analyzer. That's pretty cool. Wooden irrigation channel. Now, we can use the sprinklers to help this along a little bit. Right-click the vines to apply vines. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Then we got the fences and stuff like that. Pretty neat. What is the fences for? I'm assuming because they're fences, they're for fences. What's the difference between these and normal ones? That's new to me. Not sure. Let's go ahead and pick these guys up and see if there's any difference. It doesn't look like we're getting ourselves any mutations or new attributes on these at the moment. But it might take a little bit for it to actually, do some work here. So another thing we can do, and this is something I kind of learned on Regrowth a while back, which was another series I did with my wonderful girlfriend. And if we just set these up, let it run, do its stuff, it should eventually just kind of make its way down as they start to grow and all that stuff. If they do mutate, they'll get even stronger from the more attributes that are on some of the newer plants that are grown. They'll just kind of make their way down, getting stronger as they get to the end. So you can basically just set it and forget it. Pretty much is what we're getting at here. Now, this is going to help us hopefully get ourselves set up on a better mutation. In the meantime, I think I might move this down here. We'll start making a few things so we can start setting this up to automatically create us some sugarcane on demand when needed. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up, move it. We'll be back in just a minute after a little bit of crafting, and hopefully set ourselves up a nice little system to get some more sugar canes coming in. I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. Alright guys, and we're back. I went ahead and went through crafting some autonomous activators. Pretty easy, had everything we needed. I've also went ahead and laid a few basic logistics pipes down, as well as some flux ducts all the way over to where we're going to be working at, so we can set up ourselves some autonomous activators. So I've already kind of laid them down where I want, I think, and we're probably going to need to pop open the floor a little bit more at the moment. Let's see, let's do this. And we'll probably need to run these guys like this. And I'm going to have them probably go into the bottom of the autonomous activators. As far as power is concerned, I think we could just run this right up back here. That'll set them up on both of them. Nice. This is actually going to work out pretty nice, I think. Pretty nice. All right. So, with that being said, I want to set up one of these on a crafting logistics pipe. Probably going to set up this little fella right here. Actually, no. I think I might need both of them to be set up on something like an MK2 or 3 chassis pipe, one of them. So as far as mutations are concerned, well, I don't really know if you'd call this a mutation, but as far as our sugar canes are concerned, let's see how far we've gotten at the moment. Analyze 111. Okay, I don't know really what's going on here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that bad. I want to say, like, we should be getting something a little bit better than this coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask around and see what the problem is, because these should be producing some pretty decent seeds, unless it's just that rare. I don't know if it's that rare or not. I'm just going to have to let it go do its thing, and hopefully report back to you guys in the future about it. But in the meantime, let's set this system up so where we can actually get ourselves our own sugarcane coming in without any issues, just using ourselves a little bit of fertilizer. So the idea here is we're going to set one of these autonomous activators to sneaking and right click. Probably going to have the round robin use on. Doesn't really matter. We're going to put in here our fertilizer. And you can see, oh yeah. So the other one's basically just set up to not sneaking, and it's going to automatically right click for us, and it's just producing us sugarcane at the cost of fertilizer. And this stuff is actually not that hard for us to make. As you guys saw before, we have a whole bunch of apatite, a whole bunch of sand. Not going to be an issue for us to get ourselves a plentiful amount of sugar canes in as we need them. So let's go ahead and pull this stuff out for the time being. Let its, well, stuff do its thing. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Server's not going to be happy with that. I'm sure it'll probably get fixed in a little bit. Not too much of a big deal. All right, let's grab ourselves some MK chassis pipes. Do we have, is there more? Can I get more? Missing one? Yeah, I would really like to tell my system how to actually craft these. That would be wonderful. Let's get an MK3 extractor thingy. Majigger. And is there anything else? I want to say we need to start emptying our inventory a little bit here. It's getting kind of full. Go ahead and toss those away. I don't really need those. The sugarcane seeds I don't really need at the moment. I want to say logistics probably. Do we want a provider? Maybe we'll set up a provider pipe. That might work. All right, let's go ahead and jump back down here towards the end, see if we can poke around with this just a little bit. So this guy, we're going to try to set up as the provider. Now, we're going to have to jump into our configuration, and on the bottom, I'm going to set it to blue, which is our input. So this guy should reconnect if I break and replace him. There we go. Just the way I wanted it. And same for this guy. So before we actually hook him up, let's go ahead and just set it to orange. Actually, hold on a minute. That's right. This guy doesn't even need to be hooked up because he's not actually pulling the items in. We're going to have to set up possibly vacuum hopper. Okay. Do we have a vacuum hopper? No, we don't. All right. Well, that means I am going to go ahead and just ask for a chest. We'll get ourselves 5 pieces of this. We'll grab ourselves a piece of obsidian and an Eye of Ender. I hope this will actually work with the logistics pipes. I don't know if a vacuum hopper actually will or not, but we're going to try it out. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean to actually click that anyway, so it's actually a good thing that happened. All right, so we're going to set this little fella up. Probably might run this instead of here. Let's move it. So that means we don't need him there either. Let's run him like right through this way. Oh, yeah, just got another piece of sugarcane. Ah, yeah. So it'll run by default, you know, and that's pretty cool. So if we don't want to have ourselves set up to where we get ourselves a whole bunch of sugarcane in at the moment, we can just let it passively run. It'll slowly but surely just do its thing in the meantime. So let's get this guy, MK2. We're going to set up our vacuum hopper right up here. And if we turn off NEI by pushing O, we can get out of that. Right click to go to the bottom, left click for item output. So the chest being items, and XP, which it can hook up to liquid as well. We can do the same thing and just it'll be green instead. So left click to place it, right click to move it around and such. So we want blue on the bottom, and I'm guessing if we break and replace this, nice. That is exactly what I was hoping for. So we'll set up our extractor module right there, and we'll do a little bit of testing. Let's go ahead and pop in just a few pieces of this. Check that out. Now, I guess I don't actually have a place for that in our system currently, so let's see if we can make ourselves a home. Let's say right there. I want to say, with that being done, there we go. We got our sugarcane coming right on down. It's going to make its way into our controller down here, and it'll put our sugarcanes where they're supposed to be. Look at that. I like it. I like that a lot. All right, let's turn that NEI right back on. So let's say we need to do a little bit of crafting. Let's grab our crafting logistics pipes. I don't quite know how I want to set this up. Let's go ahead and grab him. Pop him right there for the time being. And inside of here, we're going to tell him 2 pieces of sand and 1 piece of apatite. Bloop. Ah, don't do that. It's not supposed to do that. We'll put him right there. This is going to produce us our fertilizer. So we'll go ahead and right click on this. We'll import our crafting recipe into the crafting pipe. Was there something else? Oh, right. Yep. So what I'm going to do is pretty much, if we take a look at it, and it could be wrong, I could be like a little messed up on this, but if we take our fertilizer, let's go ahead and just grab a few more pieces as well. Let's do this, that, and that, and we'll just get rid of these guys out of here. Let's just go ahead and craft some ourselves, just for a pretty decent example. This is not going to be accurate whatsoever, but let's say, for instance, and we'll go ahead and turn off our magnet for this, 1, 2 pieces, 1, 2, 1. So we can kind of see within about 2 pieces of fertilizer will give us just about 1 piece of sugarcane. Now, whether or not it actually gives us more than that's fine. I don't really see a problem with that. So let's go ahead and say down here, crafting logistics pipes. Do we want to set this as crafting or provider? I think we actually want to set this up to a satellite logistics pipe. Honestly, let's go ahead and take a look. We should have one. There we go. Let's go ahead and request that real quick. And then over here, we'll go ahead and dump ourselves into this crafting logistics pipe. We'll say input 2, there we go, 2 fertilizer will yield us 1 piece of sugarcane. So shift left click on that. And pop in our sugarcane right there. We're going to set this up on a satellite of... All right, we're going to have to go set our satellite pipe up first. I was thinking maybe we could get by with just setting it up preemptively, but apparently not. So let's toss this guy on here. We'll set our satellite up to ID, I guess, 2. Is it on 2? Yep, good. On ID number 2. Oh, little slow there. Probably a little laggy. All right, so we'll set this up on satellite 2. I think we could probably go ahead and say we put that right there. So with that, if we want sugarcane and we do not have enough sugarcane, so say for instance, we want a stack of it, stack successful, it's going to hopefully create, real quick, our fertilizer that it needs. It's going to send it out all the way over this way. We're going to try to follow it down as well. Watch. So if we make our way down here, we should be able to see it doing its stuff. Look at that. Oh, guys, that is awesome. I like that. So pretty much sending all of its fertilizer right down here to craft us all of the sugarcane that we need. It might make us a little bit more. It may not make enough, but I think it's going to be just fine making everything it needs. And as soon as it's done, I don't think it's going to make its way into here. I think it's actually making its way back into, it's going to make its way back into the actual network, which is just fine with me. No big deal. But we have a basic little system for us to craft ourselves up some sugarcane on the fly. Pretty neat. As you can see, it's just running right through it like it's nobody's business. This one just being for harvesting. This one to apply everything that we want to it. Now, I wouldn't mind making this look a little bit nicer in here. So what I'm going to do real quick, we're going to jump back down this way. Let's take a look at some, we have some treated planks maybe. What kind of other woods do we have? We got some rubber wood. Let's do this. Let's grab some of this rubber wood. Do 14 pieces of that. I'm going to grab some of this treated slab as well. We're going to try to make this look kind of cool. Kind of change it up a little bit. So I want to kind of make it look like a planter, right? So we'll do this all the way to the back. And on top of this, we'll place these. So, I don't know. It's kind of like really high up. It's kind of strange, honestly. Oops. So something like that. I mean, I think it looks okay, but it's like as soon as you walk in. So maybe we'll move the door down this way. That might work a little bit better. And then we'll just close this side off here. Pick this up. We'll put this, say for instance, right here. No, don't you dare go in there. I need that. We'll put him there, right click, shift click that in there. So, there we have it. That looks pretty cool. And if we push F7, we should be okay as far as spawns. Okay. Nice. I think it's spawn in here from what I saw. Okay, good. Yeah, I like it. I think that turns out pretty well. And as far as this is concerned, we're going to give this one more little try. Let's go ahead and analyze this seed here. See if we got lucky. Nope, no luck. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to figure something out on that. Maybe you guys know exactly what's going on. I'm not too sure myself. If you guys can figure it out, let me know. For you already do know. Please be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But guys, we have ourselves set up some more sugarcane. Yeah. This is desperately needed. We did need some more sugarcane now. Whether or not using all of our sand and apatite's a good idea, I don't know, but it's going to be a lot faster method than just, I think, I think it's going to be a better, compact, faster method. Having a big, giant farm on the airship probably not going to be cool because we got a lot more stuff we need to be putting on here for later. And with us getting a plentiful supply of apatite in, I don't really see a problem with this. So, anyways, with that being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.